Hi everyone, welcome to Star Ocean Part 8.
You lost count.
Starring motherfucking Dragonite!
Enough of that meme!
If anybody didn't catch what the text said, it said 15 minutes of level grinding later. Ashton is now level 26.
Hacha.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Because I'm a good
Someone
person,
started
cut
up
out
with
level
your
grinding.
motherfucking Dragonite.
Great.
You seem annoyed.
Mostly. I'm
Remind me, when's that PS4 Star Ocean game supposed to be released?
2017, I think.
Yeah, it's a 2016 purchase. I'm gonna get it
Oh.
before the game is even out.
So, yeah, I'm hyped as hell for that game because it's like so. It looks like it's gonna be so much fun.
Hyped as shit.
Like
Yeah,
six party members in the same party,
Gonna
like
buy it,
at once.
Gonna buy the strategy guide because it's a Star Ocean game. You need it. Yeah, if you come here before Ashton, the Exorcism book won't hear. It'll just be the first two.
It just suddenly pops up.
Yeah.
Exorcism book? Wait, does it explain why they changed the demon in the movies from Lucifer to Pazuzu?
Yes.
Exorcism of a monster.
Just
Nothing-
Pazuzu
wait.
played the
Depending on the type of creature possessing the
Yeah,
victim.
yeah.
Well, it's nothing. It's nothing like why they changed the name in Tales of Phantasia's Game Boy Advance English translation of Ragnarok to Kangaroo.
One must capture the king's
Wait,
tears
what?
as they
Everybody
fall
knows
into
Ragnarok.
the holy silver
No,
chalice.
what happened was that the guy who was translating the game was using Microsoft Word and then autocorrected it to Kangaroo.
The silver chalice.
Why would you
Oh,
trust
wow.
Microsoft Word?
Embraced by calm,
I
tranquil
don't
waters.
know. It's Bandai Namco we're talking about here.
If you're not,
Well, they're not.
reading-
No. You can't say it's Bandai Namco because they're not bad.
If it's a lake, then I suppose
Well, I mean,
Lake
no,
Cole
I'm
could
not
be
saying
a
they're bad. I'm just
possibility.
saying.
That's on the northwest side of Cross.
You're on the northwest side of Cross.
Well done, Curtis.
I'm sorry, that
Must be
portrait.
referring to
I
the
can't
mountain
take him
palace.
seriously when he
It's
does
right next
that.
to Lake Cole.
Please forgive me.
It's basically.
Hi, Dr. Wily. You're in the wrong game.
Okay, I'll just take my leave.
No,
Dr.
you
Wily,
were
there's a
running
guy
away
with
from
dragons on his back.
Tears from the sky.
No, you
It's
were running
talking
away
about
from
some
Mega
kind of
Man.
mountain
I told you I'm leaving.
He ran away from Mega Man so fast he warped into a different game.
That's west of
Okay.
Cross.
A
They say
game
it's
way
where
beyond
great
his
big demon
generation.
birds make their home.
Yeah.
Hey man, that shit
Tears
happened.
will be
And then he
yours
tripped into Mega
once
Man
you
9 and
grasp
10.
victory from the ruler of the skies.
Oh, I'm back in 8-bit.
What
Huh?
next?
Time to build 8 more Robot Masters.
Return to the
I'm sorry,
birth-
time to
Wait,
steal.
grasp victory? Is this guy Domon in disguise?
And recite the following incantation.
He's reading an old book.
Yay, books.
And then I'll be
If a giant robot comes in, I'm not gonna be surprised.
No, there's no giant robot. This is an underdeveloped planet.
I know, but it's like grasp victory. Where have I heard that before?
Creepy Weepy will be.
I say there's no robots, but one of the characters on this game is a robot. Or it can make a robot into a giant robot.
Ashton.
No
know,
one's
Precious.
forgetting that, Ashton.
Ashton, time to
It's
play,
just
buddy.
that it seems kind of cruel.
What about me? What about my misfortune? I'm not the one with goddamn
Guess the
dragons on his
cuter
back.
Side of the argument's winning, huh?
Ashton,
I mean,
I
I
want you to
like,
replay that sentence in your head a couple times.
Oh, poor guys.
Also,
They
it's like
don't deserve
Ashton.
this.
It's like Ashton. Look, train those dragons. You can become the best warrior in all of Expo. You could beat Diaz.
Before anybody else makes the reference, hey, Ashton, what? You should learn how to train your dragon!
oh,
I wasn't even thinking of that. I wasn't.
Oh god, I wasn't thinking of that. Fuck me.
You said train and dragon in the same sense. I'm like, oh god, I have to make the joke before everyone in the comments does.
Well, in that case,
That's not gonna stop them. Okay, they can type. There are people who can type faster than you can say anything.
Supercalifragilistic, fuck you, XBL,
well, what do you do, sir?
Your mom sucks cocks in hell. What did you say?
Well
I
then,
said your mom sucks cocks in hell.
you need to come down there.
If anybody watches the AVGN.
Alright, so
Let's go.
if you get Ashton, are you pretty much locked to do the side quest?
No, actually, when you get Ashton, like the moment he's in your party, you can leave and go straight to Liqueur. You don't have to do any of this. I don't know if that was an oversight or something, but you can skip this entire side quest and you have Ashton in your party. It's weird. I did it. I did it once without thinking. I went straight to Liqueur because I want to try and get Opera at the same time, without realizing I couldn't do that. So I go over to Liqueur, and then I'm like, wait.
Wait, what's this guy doing here?
So I go back and try and do the side quest, and it won't let me do it anymore. I
was like,
can't.
ah,
I
wow.
can't talk to the king, and I can't go to the guard. I'm just like, I guess Ashton's in my party, and I just missed the side quest. But
What's really like that like the one thing I can really say about Star Ocean 2 and or really Star Ocean in general, like that is really cool. And I confess can be pretty confusing to someone like me is how open the games are. Like literally, like they're like, hey, here's your story. You go along this story, but along the way you might run into a few people who could possibly join you. Either let them join you or just say, hey, fuck off.
that's why I said you need the strategy guide for a Star Ocean game, because there's
Yeah.
a streamlined story, and if you are just following the story, you'll get through the game just fine. But you miss like 75%
I
of the
have
game.
come to make a formal request,
Yeah,
Your Majesty.
especially if it's a especially if it's this game. From what I'm from what I'm noticing, because Star Ocean,
We
Tillion of
seek your
Time,
royal permission
you
to
had
enter
a
the mountain
lot of
palace.
mandatory party members.
Yeah,
So-
in this game there are only two, Claude and Reyna. You can actually go through the entire
To
game with just those
exercise the
two. I've done
dragon in
it
this man's
once.
body, sire,
Don't do it.
we must venture inside the
It's not
mountain
fun.
Is it like Final Fantasy VI going to fight Kefka with just Celeste, Cyan, and Edgar?
Well, no, it's not even that the boss is hard.
No,
because
it's Celeste, Setzer, and Edgar.
Oh, I thought it was Cyan. Oh.
No,
I'm
no.
a scientist.
You need Setzer in order to use the airship. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It's not so much that it's hard. If you level grind like I do in this game, the entire game could be made your bitch with the way I'm playing with just Claude and Reyna. The problem is item creation. Item creation is more successful, and you'll
Thank you,
be
Your
able to do it
Majesty.
more just successfully if you have more people, which is why there's 8 slots but only 4 party member battles, because those other 4 slots are simply there to help increase the success of item creation. So if you've just got Claude and Reyna, it is really hard to get items that you want. I spent, oh god, a total like 72 hours at the second half of the game with the way I played, just trying to create the armor, get their skills leveled up, increase Reyna's alchemy, get their customization, so they can make their best weapons and stuff. It takes
okay.
so long. So I find with 4 people, it's not too hard, but it's not as easy with 8, but it's still good enough.
Ha-cha-cha.
Right now, what we were doing, if I don't sidetrack myself, is we are going to the Mountain Palace now that we've gotten permission from the king to go in there. Because if you go there before, there's a guard in your way telling you to fuck off. So now that we have permission from the king, we can go in and find the silver chalice.
Wait, can't you just...
Now, I actually wanted to ask this because I had actually just remembered something about the Star Ocean series. I remember that the main character is generally like an intergalactic traveler, right?
Tip in Star Ocean 2, well,
Star
Claude
Ocean
and
2,
Star Ocean
3,
2.
4, and maybe 5.
no,
And-
5 Fidels on an underdeveloped planet, I
Really?
think.
Yeah. I was actually going to ask, is there at any point where the planets are not underdeveloped in in any of the games?
A deal of them are, like, that you go through. Like, there are moments where, Star Ocean 4, you have, like, a spaceship, I think, you can use, so it's very... But you still do go to some underdeveloped planets. I mean,
Okay.
you also do have Moonbase, which is, like, futuristic and shit, I think.
in this game,
I don't know, I'm a little forgetful on Moonbase.
In this game in particular, the first half of the game you're on Expel, which is an underdeveloped planet, and then the second half of the game you're on Need, which is the most advanced planet in the universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
By the way, I was remembering this wrong. I'm showing off. That's a lie because there's still somewhere. I know this game to get through it like the back of my hand, but I've never actually, on a typical playthrough, I don't get all the treasure chests. In fact, I skip a lot of them. But in this game, I was trying to get all of them, but I missed some. But that's not the point of what I was saying. In this area, there's 3 ways you can go. I actually, if you have Ashton, well, the way I play, if I have Ashton, I go to Opera's quest route first, get all the treasure chests there, and then I go through Ashton's. If I'm Opera, I go through Ashton's, and then go through Opera's. If you noticed, I went left. I was actually supposed to go right because that's Opera's quest. So you're gonna see me go to Ashton's, go through Ashton's quest, get to the Silver Chalice, backtrack to Opera's quest, grab the treasure chest.
What are you going? Oh, one experience.
Oh, yeah. Seriously?
That happens a lot.
That is the first time that has ever happened to me naturally.
Yeah, that actually happens to me like periodically in any it's not even in Star Ocean, just any game like Tales of Symphonia, like sometimes Final Fantasy. Well, Final Fantasy.
It happens to me more times than it probably should have in Persona 4 Golden.
Oh yeah, Persona's pretty with that.
It's not that it's just look. Here's the thing. That's something that can happen in any RPG, but for some reason it happens to be a lot in Persona 4. It's just like, is the game just fucking with me?
That's also
Yes.
not the worst offender of the game fucking with me. I think it's the very last part of the game. I show off I show off some of the things in Fun City. You'll find out what that is later. But there's a battle mode, or there's a couple battle modes in there, and in one of the battle modes, it's you versus like a group of enemies. There is an enemy in this game, or an enemy type in this game, that can swallow you if you're under-leveled or dizzied. And so the game, I'm going through the battle thing. I only show one battle off at a time because one of them is like fight 50 battles, and that's just boring.
Oh goodness.
So I only show the first battle of that. But the point is, I'm going through. I think it's the battle one. In the second match, there's like 4 of the blue variety of the enemies that can eat you, and of course, one is like literally right in front of me, and the game spawns me in confused. So the second the match starts, it eats me. Really, game. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I totally fucking needed this shit.
At least it wasn't required, so it wasn't that bad. But as I was saying, what you're going to see is you're going to see me get to the Silver Chalice, backtrack to Opera's quest to get all the chests there, and then go back to the Silver Chalice. Right about here. It occurs to me, wait a second, I missed stuff. Oh yeah.
It's just like, alright, I gotta do this, and it just there's this one thought in the back of your mind, it's going like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I get those, right before I get the chest, I'm like, I shouldn't be here yet. The counterfeit medal right there. I was happy when I got that, because that's gonna make the second half of the game a lot easier for me.
Awesome.
So yeah, you're gonna see me backtrack to Opera's area, get all the treasure chests there, and then go back to the Silver Chalice. Like, whoops, sorry. Thank God for cutting out all these random battles.
Yeah.
Yes, we love you for it.
I wasn't having fun in the editing
I still
process
take you
though.
credit.
Yeah.
At least I knew, because of the way the battle animations in this game start, it's like it gets really loud and then just quiet. I can just jump to those parts in the video, hit cut, and then go.
Yeah, that's actually the good thing about whenever like Let's Playing or doing like editing out battles, you'll know when they happen because they always have a very distinct way of transitioning them.
You're starting, so I could just go to like after the animation, cut, go to the end of the battle, cut, and then delete and move the 2 pieces together.
It's even.
I think the main reason why they did that was so that when people could themselves could transition into the mindset of, oh, I'm in a battle now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in action, not action in particular, but like RPGs where they have enemy avatars, like it's a little easier, I guess, because like you see you run into an enemy, it's like okay.
Yeah. By the
But
way,
also-
I turned around there because that was the beginning. I was actually curious because I've never gone that way before. I always go a set path, and now I'm confused.
Like, I remember I always utterly detested, well, I wouldn't say always utterly detested, but, like, I never was a big fan of random battles. Now I'm just kind of, like, desensitized to them.
If there's one thing that Star Ocean 3 and I believe 4 did that I like, is that there's not just, random battles like that. You can run into battles whenever you want because the enemy is on the screen.
Yeah, that's what they did in 4 as well.
Yeah, so
And
like,
5 is, I think, doing that.
I hope so because I like it. Like if you're already there, like you've level grinded or you're almost dead, you can like just go around the enemy and go back to the previous village or whatever and use the.
I think it's something that a lot more RPGs are doing now, simply because there's now so much more space and everything to do it.
Yeah, basically. Actually, I think that the battle transitions in Star Ocean 5 are really seamless because like I saw, at least at the point of this recording, like I saw like one of the gameplay footages thingies that they had shown, and like they showed like the party running up to an enemy, and it literally just said battle start, and Fidel drew out a sword, and it was like literally seamless.
Oh, you know what else? It might. The reason might be that they're not doing random battles anymore is because I actually just remembered this. Part of the reason why there were random battles was because, whenever they were doing that stuff, A, it was, it was easier for the systems to handle, but B, that was whenever D&D was like in its major heyday.
Yeah.
And you know what? There was random battles in that. Now it's still popular, but there's no doubt about it. People know what it is, but not nowhere near as many people play it.
Yeah.
So the reference of random battles is kind of lost on a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm still
Actually, I was playing. Yes. I was gonna like come up with like a witty comeback, like yes, we know, we love you, but like I couldn't think of anything witty to come up with. But anyway, what I was gonna say is what the fuck did I just say? Anyway, like I don't know, it's like I'm a little woozy, I guess. But anyway, what I was gonna say was it's actually funny that you mentioned D&D because I actually I'm about to go to like my first D&D event. Well, not really event, but game match, whatever the fuck it's called.
Tournament.
Not really a tournament. It's with like school friends.
I know what you're talking about, like a group buddy thing. I still play D&D sometimes.
Yeah, it's like my first one, honestly. Well, technically not. I did play like a bit of an RPG my friend Kyle made a while back.
Huh.
There's actually one thing that I can tell you. The best DMs are generally the ones are the friends that'll try to make you laugh on a constant basis.
Oh God, I was hearing
because one of my friends, and back when he did D&D, he came up with some really stupid but hilarious things. Like at one point he said, "Okay, you're stuck in a room filled with thousands upon thousands of demon chickens, and the only way you could kill them is in that chest all the way in the back of the room." They get to the back of the room and it said, "You have acquired the sword of cock slaying."
Oh wow!
And it's just like the wizard finds a tome. It's a summoning tome. Do you choose to learn it? And he learns it. And it's like summon the power of Colonel Sanders.
Wow.
His finger looking good.
He's a poultrymancer.
His finger licking good.
Oh God. It's like. It's like actually funny. I have two. It's like one on Colonel Sanders and one on the D&D. Like on the D&D side of things. Actually, I'll go to Colonel Sanders first because that's like so sort of relevant. The Colonel Sanders thing. Like my friend was talking about like he had a very bad tell him, Raina. But like there was an instance whenever say like. A friend was talking about how he had a really bad time at friggin' KFC, and what happened was like there was like a lot of oils in the food, and like it just kept spilling out, and I literally said, like in my best Colonel Sanders impression, "His finger looking good," and now at the D&D side of things, some friends like they were playing like a D&D match. Like I was just more or less listening and watching, I guess. And they kept on wanting to bone the waitresses. Yeah, and I was like, well then. And they ended up trying to kill a guy with a shit-covered dagger, or a dagger. Okay, a dagger made out of shit that was painted gold or some shit. It was like weird as fuck.
Hey.
I was laughing because of how obscene it was.
Yeah. Actually, through the same friend, we thought of something. It's just like we thought of the whole thing about the Mancy thing, or name, and it's just like technically there could be an anything mancer. So we thought of something called the Mancy Mancer, who has spells of spells and whatnot, which eventually led to a character called the Meta Wizard.
The Meta Wizard.
The Meta Wizard.
What do you think, Creeping Weepy?
Anyway, we defeated that evil bitch and got the Silver Chalice.
Yay!
Obviously, the dragons aren't happy about, dying.
They said they're not sure, especially since they feel bad for the unlucky
person they wound up being stuck to.
That's pretty funny.
Sounds like Creepy and Weepy understand you more than anybody else.
else.
Oh, Spencer! Yo, you!
Talking about this again.
Calm down, Ashton. We need to start
need to get the
searching for
King
the King's Tears next.
King's Tears, which is at Alaska's Mountain. You guys finally get to see the place after I did nothing but level grind with it.
Alright.
Hey,
Yay!
Bad luck, in with the
It's like
good.
it's
Let's get going.
funny, like get the king stare. Okay, pucker up, bitch. Like go right to the king. Kick him in the balls. Get ready, bitch.
no, you just show him like Hang on. What do you do? I got nothing.
You show him where his country's going to be going in 20 years.
Show him a naked grandma.
Oh,
He just cries in fear.
You want to make him cry, not be scarred for the rest of his immortal life.
Cry for fear.
Oh wait, no, we need to make him cry. We just need to show him a screenshot of Teen Titans Go.
Oh God, no!
oh boy.
He'll start crying instantly. No, where's the original Teen Titans? No, I'm not making fun of people who
King's
like
a
the
Teen
original
Titans
Teen
fan.
Titans. I like the Teen Titans.
I will make fun of people who like Teen Titans Go, however.
No,
Teen
I'll make fun of
Titans
people
Go
who
is
like
the
Teen Titans
greatest
Go.
show ever.
No, I was saying I'm not gonna I'm not making fun of people who are like angry over Teen Titans Go. I will make fun of you if you like Teen Titans Go, but I'm not gonna make fun of you if you don't like it because it sucks and it should not be that way. It should be the original Teen Titans.
And like
The comedy show needs to be funny.
okay, like Teen Titans. Okay, like my stance on Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. I love Teen Titans to death. I don't necessarily utterly despise Teen Titans Go, but I don't particularly love it either. You know, it's just something that's
I
there.
think the book talked
It
about
just
Teen
shits
Titans
on the
Go is the
original
greatest
Teen
show
Titans.
ever.
Yeah, and you know what's
No.
and you know what's funny is that the sorry to cut you off, Patrick, but in one of the episodes, like we're running on the end of the part here, but it's
Is
like
this the Waffles one you're talking about?
no, it's like the dream sequence, and like the Starfire's little pet goes to everyone's dreams, and they're all like different animation styles. Robin's dream is like the original show. It was obviously a kick to the balls of the original fans.
No, yeah, and
It was literally the same exact animation style.
and I was saying it shits on the show in like every way possible because one of the episodes that really pissed me off was the episode where like we gotta be super serious or whatever that fucking song was. It's like no,
Stars in the second story, second evolution, where we talk about Teen Titans.
Amazing skill was level 6, I think.
Does it also let you go to the ball? Then it's useless to me.
Wait, his hands look like drills. They're drills that will pierce the heavens.
Stop that.
What they are, what the